Hit that like button if you like this video, and subscribe for more quality content. What's going on, guys? It's Dorian from Cravings, and today we're opening 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 packs of Hidden Summoners. I haven't even looked at the list. I don't even know what's printed in here. I think it's Prank Kids. I'm happy with some Pendulum cards. I don't know. I think these ones are, these are 5 cards a pack. That means there's 4 supers and a secret in them. So this is kind of like the Magical Musketeers or Fusion Enforcers or anything like that. So I'm going to open them for fun. Oh, that's what's in here. Goes in Match, reprint in Super. That's pretty good. Rivalry of Warlords, Super reprint, also really good. Just in time for the True Draco deck. Pre-preparation of Rites. Flash Fusion. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion material. Destroy it during your end phase. Nepethys, the Sacred Preserver. Oh, and like these Nepethys cards. Yeah, the stuff says Rebirth of Nepethys, so cool. I'm just happy with the Gozen and the Rivalry. Flash Fusion is just poly, isn't it? Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion material. Oh, destroy it during the end phase. Oh, it's a quick play fusion. I see. That's kind of okay. That's kind of okay, but not great. Next. Goes in Match again. Prank Kids Pandemonium. During the main phase, fusion summon 1 Prank Kids fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. For the rest of the turn after this card resolves, you cannot normal or special summon monsters except Prank Kid monsters. That's not too bad if it's just from Prank Kids. Flash Fusion again. Matriarch of Nepethys. Don't even know what this is. And Prank Kids Battle Butler. Must be fusion summoned. Quick effect. You contribute this card. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. If this card is in your possession, is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card, you can target 1 non-fusion monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use it once a turn. Okay. Still don't know if those cards are good, but I guess we'll find out. I hear they're good. Desynchro, target 1 synchro monster on the field, return that target to the extra deck. Then, if all the monsters that were used for that synchro summon that monster are in your graveyard, you can special summon them. Kind of weird. Prank Kid Dropsies. Okay, so this is one of the Prank Kids. Yeah. Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Fire King support. That's niche. Tatsunoko. I just traded in this guy from when he got printed in BLR. Prank Kids Rip Roaring Roaster. 2 Prank Kids monsters. So this is the link. He has the Arrows of Firewall, which I haven't seen on any other monster in a long time, other than Gumblar. You contribute this card. Destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. If this card in your possession is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card, you can target 1 card in your graveyard, except a link monster, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Prank Kids Rip, Roar, and Roaster once a turn. Weird. Pre-preparation of Rites. Fusion Recycling Plant in a reprint of Super. Tatsunoko. Yasha the Skeletal Mayakashi. Okay, so Mayakashi cards. Cerulean Sacred Phoenix of Nepethys. This looks like a big boss monster card. This looks like this is the value card. I don't know why. It could be trash, but we don't know yet. Let's see what the Nepethys cards do, actually. You can ritual summon this card using Rebirth. You can only use the following effects of this card once a turn. During your main phase, you can destroy Nepethys cards in your hand and or in your field. Then destroy an equal number of monsters your opponent controls. Okay. During your standby phase, after this card was destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card. Oh, so it's kind of like the Fire King cards. He just resummons himself, but he's also a board wipe. And he's a ritual monster, so you can just like tutor that boy out of here. Sacred Phoenix of Nepethys. Once per turn during your standby phase, after this card was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon this card from your graveyard if you do destroy all spell and traps on the field. Yeah, this is the gold one. This is the one I don't like. Prank Kids Fancies. This is the other Prank Kid, the green one. Awakening of Nepethys. Refusion. And Nepethys, the Sacred Flame. 2+ monsters, including a ritual monster. While this card is in the EMZ, monsters your opponent controls cannot target Nepethys monsters on the field. This card gains effects based on the number of ritual monsters used for its summon. 1+ cannot be destroyed by battle. 2+ cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also gains 1200 attack. 3, neither player can target this card with card effects, and it gains another 1200 attack. Wow. Busted. I think I've pulled hardly any duplicates, so only cards over and over again. Chronicler of Nepethys, Defender of Nepethys, Last Hope of Nepethys, Prank Kids Weather Washer, Disciple of Nepethys. That was like a whole Nepethys pack right there. Nuts. I don't even want to read Disciple. It doesn't even look like a good card. During your main phase, you can destroy 1 card in your hand, and if you do, add 1 Nepethys monster from your deck to your hand, except Disciple. During your standby phase, after this card was destroyed by a card effect, you can... and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Nepethys spell or trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Disciple once a turn. Another Chronicler. Shiranai Spirit Master. Ooh, I also traded these in. Shiranai Samurai, also a good card. Good value reprints right there. Matriarch of Nepethys. Cerulean Sacred Phoenix of Nepethys. Sick. That's the second one. Now we're in the reprint. Now we're in the I'm getting doubles and triples. But that doesn't make any of these cards any better. Spectral Sword in a super reprint. Also decent. Prank Kids Rocket Ride, Awakening of the Nepethys, Hand of Nepethys, Devotee of Nepethys. Wow, this is like... They weren't kidding. There's a lot of Nepethys cards in here. You can only use each of the following effects once a turn. If this card is Ritual Summon, you can activate the effect, Special Summon 1 Nepethys from your deck. Also, during the end phase, destroy this card. If this card is in the graveyard, you can destroy 1 Nepethys card in your hand, and if you do, Special Summon this card. Doesn't seem busted yet. Knights and Sorcerer. Well, that's a good art for a card. I don't even know if this is reprinted. Is this like a brand new card? When this card is special summoned, you can target up to 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard and banish them. Neat. Tsukahagi, the Poisonous Mayakashi. I don't care what this card does. Last Hope of Nepethys. Prank Kids Weather Washer. Ooh, this is a cool looking card. Oboro Guruma, the Wheeled Mayakashi. It's a synchro monster. Wow, that's nuts. Last 3 packs. We're in the Mayakashi part of the pack openings. I mean, I want to complete the Gozen and the Rivalry playsets. Knight and Sorcerer, Desynchro, Prank Kid Pranks, Manju with a 10,000 Hands reprint. I literally just put these cards in my binder. Now they can just be sold because they're undervalued. Mayakashi Return. Take 1 Mayakashi card from your deck, accept Mayakashi Return, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can only do this once a turn. Cool. Final 2. Shiranai Spirit Master. Fulfillment of the Contract. Shiranui Samurai. Rivalry of Warlords. There's the playset right there. Prank Kids Doodle Do. This was the other Prank Kids cards that I needed. And it's a Thunder. 2 Prank Kids monsters. If this card is Link Summon, you can add 1 Prank Kids spell trap from your deck to your hand. You can tribute this card, then target 2 Prank Kids cards with different names in your graveyard, except Link monsters. Add them to your hand. You can only use each of this effect once a turn. Sick. That's pretty good value. And I have a place in a Rivalry now for the Draco deck. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. That was 12 packs of Hidden Summoners. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends. Shouts out to the team who had a decent and possibly good season. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.